morning, Grocery Friday. I feel like I stand here when I start every time. This week's grocery haul. Now, last week's grocery haul, I was like halving my budget, just got the bare essentials. And then this week's grocery haul, my challenge was, if you remember, only buy things on sale at Coles, which I had to think outside the box on a couple of things. I really needed some stuff. So there are some different brands I have purchased this week, which is fine. Now, I'm gonna say it. I put my grocery order in on Monday. Monday I placed my order. Monday night they declared we must wear masks for 2 weeks. Tuesday lunchtime, Tuesday morning-ish, they announced a lockdown. My order was already placed, and everything you see here was purely to, one, buy things on sale, and two, Coles had spend $200, get 20 off. I need a coffee. So I'll show you my receipt. There we go. That's how much I spent for the week. It was $195.58. I had to pay for bags this week. Because of the whole handling of groceries and that sort of thing. It's just what they're doing, there's a lockdown on. So I did spend the $215, I got the $20 off. I had to pay for a couple of bags. That's why it is so high this week. I wanted to get that $20 coupon. They had it last week and I was like, no. And this week I'm like, yes, let's do it. So let's have a look at what I got. Let's start down here. I usually start with my dairy. But let's do something else. Very good. I do have my kids home. That's why there's a TV on and there is noise. We're colouring and we're playing. We are in day 3 of lockdown. We've just been announced that there is 1 more day to do. We're supposed to have 3. There's another 24 hours. I'm pretty sure we can get there. I'm pretty sure come tomorrow afternoon we'll just be wearing masks out in public. But for groceries this week, things on sale. Now, toilet paper was not on sale. I was kind of getting low, so for me that was free. Part of the $20 off, free. That's how I see it. This was free. 2-minute noodles. These are great to have when my little ones come home from kindy and daycare. They are exhausted come Friday, which is today. They're not there today, but they're exhausted, and these are so handy to cook up for them. Chuck in some peas and corn, some broccoli, or just have the 2-minute noodles and feed it to them. I know they have a full belly and they're going to go to bed because they're physically and mentally tired, full belly, and they'll sleep really well. I got my 2 loaves of bread this week because we are starting to go through a lot more bread. I am reducing the cracker sandwiches we are having, and you know the reasons behind that there. So 2 loaves of bread, Abbott's Bakery bread. I'm not going to buy anything else, I don't think. We are really enjoying it. My husband is liking it. So it's either this bread here or I make a sourdough loaf, which I might do today. We'll just see. Rice was on sale, and this is the rice I like to cook with. The jasmine white rice. So I'm not going to open this. This is going to go straight just into my shelving for eventually when we need it, but given the price of it, was quite good. So technically, if I'm looking at my groceries, this was $10 down from $16 and they were $10. In my mind, the way I look at it is they were both free, which is an absolute steal. When it came to fruit and veg this week, obviously I can't buy if it's on sale because fruit and veg don't go on sale. They have cheaper per kilo price points. So Brussels sprouts are in season and they are a very cheap vegetable to have at the moment, so I've grabbed those. There's lots of ways you can actually cook Brussels sprouts. You can fry them, you can roast them. I don't like boiling them. I find boiling them, they remind me too much of eating cabbage when I was a little kid. So there's definitely different ways you can cook them, which are really nice. These tomatoes were the cheapest I could get. The other ones we usually get, which are a bit more sweeter, they were like $10 a kilo, which was just ridiculous. And I got some cherry tomatoes. Again, not super cheap, but the best option I could find. Bananas were crazy expensive, like $4.90 or $4.50 a kilo. Oh, I don't think I've ever paid that much for them, even when there's been like flooding and droughts going on. So I'm definitely knowing a hike with them. Perfect timing, my dog needs in again. In you come. Come on, Zoe. Every grocery haul, she needs to go in and out. Dog food was on sale. I grabbed some, not a lot though, because my dog's diet does have to change after her dental surgery. She's fine. We just need to change things up a little bit. I made spag bowl the other day in one of my YouTube videos, and I was actually out of this. So this was on sale and I grabbed it kind of without even realizing. So love it, because I've got a bunch of mints in my freezer from my Costco visit the other day. Was super sporadic. I didn't film it. It was just one of those, let's go to Costco's. We went, realized the lockdown was happening. We didn't know because we've been out all morning. So I'm not doing a Costco haul this time around because it just, the whole day just spiraled really quickly. We were out of tomato sauce. We've been out of tomato sauce since last week. This is not the usual one we buy, but this was on sale and it was a really good price point because you're obviously buying it in bulk. So we'll give that one a go. Other fruit and veg this week, I'm really enjoying my ginger honey lemon tea. I've still got lots of lemon, so I grabbed some more ginger. I kind of just slice it up like an apple and pop it into my tea. I'm finding, I don't know, I've got more energy when I'm drinking that tea, and I'm also taking these as well, one of these a day after getting super sick a couple of weeks ago. I'm not going back there, not doing it. Red apples were pretty cheap this week, so grab those along with oranges and mandarins. So the kids will be focusing on those. My son is obsessed with kiwi fruit, great for vitamin C. So happy to buy them. It's cheaper to buy like the 5 for $3 or however they do it, I don't really know. Couple of really cheap things this week. Avocados. So I have got 6 avocados. I did advertise it as 5, but these are 2 little ones here. They were $3.50 or $3.90. That is really cheap for avocados. So if you don't know, I freeze avocados. So these ones here, some of them are probably perfect to eat. I'm gonna freeze half of them. You can freeze avocados and they thaw out great. So half I'm going to freeze, half I'm going to keep, and we're going to have them this week through salads. I'm doing sushi for the next day or 2, so they'll go into the sushi. You guys know I have a bit of a weird obsession when these go on sale. I just buy. So I've got 2 of those. The reasons I bought extra in a couple of things is obviously to get me up to that $200 price point. So these were half price. My kids do like them, so I bought 3 packets of those. These here, the kids call them cheeky monkeys. They're messy monkeys. They're a great snack if you've got like allergies and that sort of thing. My kids just like to eat them, so I have grabbed those. My son's best friend when he was young had a highly anaphylactic reaction to peanuts, so I made sure I always had snacks for when he went out and met with him, or if they came here, that wouldn't interfere or scare his allergies in any way. I'll get you something to eat in a minute. Okay, sit down. I'll get you a banana. Okay. So we have those. I do like them. I wish they didn't come in as that sort of a packaging. Anyway, but these ones here my kids do like as well. So when it comes to like school time and that sort of thing, I just put a handful of these into their lunch boxes next year, and that's what they can have. My cat's making his way in again, I swear. Dog goes in and out every grocery haul, and my cat just wants to check out what we have every grocery haul. And I've got the kids today too. Any other parent like really feeling it today with lockdown? If you're in Sydney, I know it's worse. I've been there, trust me. Okay, moving down. Grapes were a really good price point this week, and they look really nice. Some spinach and lettuce, because we're going to do up some salads and some sushi this week. Stay tuned. I'm going to film the sushi making. It's so easy, and everything comes from Coles. Mushrooms, I've got 2 different sizes this week. I'm not going to use their proper names. I've got small ones and big ones. I'm going to do my homemade creamy mushroom chicken dish because I got chicken from Costco's, and my husband loves that dish. It's wet, it's cold, it's raining outside, I think for the next like 3 or 4 days, so a perfect meal to have. This is my other really good buy, limes. I got 5 limes for $3. And if you're a lime or a lemon lover, you know they're like $1.50 each usually. These were half price. I think they were half price, and they're just really handy to have. I need to take a jumper off. Hang on a sec. Jumper off? Yeah. Arms up. Where'd your head go? There you go. Put that away for me, please. So they're handy to have in the pantry. Salami was on sale this week. This is going to go straight into the freezer. I have no plans to do pizzas this week. We did them last week, but it's on sale. So I stick it in the freezer. The next time we feel like pizzas, got it, and it's on sale. Don't need to worry about it. Blueberries were on sale. I got those. They were the only fruit that was a half price that I kind of wanted. We are going to make some blueberry muffins. We were going to do them yesterday. My son changed his mind. I don't think we'll do them today. Maybe next week we'll make some of them up. The Latina pasta kits were on sale. I think that was $1 off and that was $2 off, or that was $2 off and that was $3 off. A really handy, convenient dinner to have if you're on the go or you just can't be bothered cooking that night. With mine, I add extra to it. I add in tomatoes. I add in zucchini, onion. If I had fresh little squash, you know, the yellow squashes you can buy, I'd be adding that into it. You can add in spinach to it and really sort of bulk it up. That's what we do in this family. That's what I do in this family. Milk, as per usual, wasn't on sale, but that's just one of those things that never is, and I did need it. These pies weren't on sale. Be careful because my son's going to hear it. He is loving these at the moment, and if I make these, if I heat these up with veggies and mashed potato, he eats everything on his plate. Everything on his plate. If I give him chicken nuggets or chicken or fish, he's a lot more pickier. If I put these on his plate, he'll eat every veg and 4 of these in one sitting. I'm not going to argue. As a mum, I'd rather him get this into his belly than be picky and fussy and not want to eat. So if I give him beans and broccoli and sprouts, he'll devour everything. I don't know how his brain works at the moment, but I'm rolling with it. And then just some other basic staples. Eggs, beans are pretty cheap. They're a pretty good winter vegetable. These ones look really nice and fresh too, which I'm liking. Butter for cooking and baking, and this is the olive oil spread. This has gone up in price. It was usually $2. I think it's sitting at $2.15. You've got to watch your prices when you do shopping. You might think something's on sale, yes, but then usually means that something else in the store may have gone up a little bit. And then lastly, these were not on sale, but I chose the cheapest options available. This is the Pecorino Cheese I buy when I do my 2-ingredient crumbed chicken. This is an extra ingredient, but this is what I put into it, the Pecorino Cheese. It's like a Parmesan, like a really hard cheese. It lasts for ages. The last block we had, I think I've had 6 months, and I've probably got like a little bit left to still get me through. So I grabbed that one there, and I did grab some Parmesan because I do like cooking with Parmesan, and I have got plans to do a pumpkin ricotta gnocchi. And Parmesan goes really well there. And again, these last forever for us because I don't need a lot of it in with my groceries. I did not need these this week, no, but they did help me get to my $200 to get my $20 off. Alright, now given how noisy my kids are, am I in focus? Given how noisy my kids are, I'm not going to do my food prep this week, but I do want to talk about doing a click and collect or delivery with Coles. I have done Woolworths before. There's nothing wrong with Woolworths. I prefer Coles because I find their prices are a little cheaper and their sales can be a bit more frequent and a little bit better. I think given where we are at with sporadic lockdowns and isolations and wearing masks and self-distancing, if you haven't tried click and collect or home delivery, I'm not going to tell you to do it. I'm just going to give you my experiences. When my son was 4 months, we were doing the pram and the trolley on the weekends. My husband and I were losing almost a whole weekend day as a family. By the time you get him in the pram, get to the shops, walk around, come home, unload. I was breastfeeding in between. It just was so much, and I decided to try Coles home delivery. I have never looked back, and that is over 4 years ago. Home delivery is free when you spend a certain amount. I think it's $150 or $200. We don't spend that much every week. Click and collect is free, I think, when you spend $50 or more. Easy for us to do. I have a local Coles I go to. I usually drop the kids off at daycare and kindy on a Friday and go straight there, pick it up and come home. Bit different today. but I really enjoy it. I get asked questions about the quality of things, usually relating to like fresh produce. These beans are hand-picked. I know when I used to go to the store, you'd go through and pick out all the manky looking ones. They hand-pick them. They pick the best bunch of grapes when they go into the store. Like, I've got no loose grapes sitting in there. It wasn't just the top pile sitting in there. Really good, fresh looking grapes. So the quality they choose is really, really good. People ask, what if you have issues? I have had broken eggs before. I have had milk they forgot to put into my order before. I've had the odd apple that might be like soft or bruised, or the tomatoes, I pick up the tomato, I'm like, that's just too soft. I had an issue once. I had chicken breast and it went off the next day. I'm like, that's just not acceptable. That's not what I would have purchased. I've called them up. What you do now is you call them up and you go, this is my order number, this is my name, and these are the things that I've got issues with. I bought a packet of eggs, this is what they're called. So you get your receipt, where's my receipt? And you'll go through and you'll read out the actual name of it. This is the issue with it. You know what they do? They send you a text message within like 20, well, I get mine within like 20 minutes. We've refunded you straight away, no questions asked. I think if you've done it every single week, they'd start to see that you're obviously taking the mickey out of them. But their customer service is really, really good. I actually had an order a few weeks ago and they forgot to give me like a whole crate. I had milk missing, frozen mango missing, and I didn't realize. I always check. I usually always go through my list and make sure it's all there, and this day I didn't. I was just pumping things out. The next week they gave me like a massive box of chocolates to say sorry when I went to do my click and collect order, and I was like, what's that for? And they're like, oh, we stopped up, we're so sorry. I'm like, but you gave me a refund, it's okay. And they said, no, not good enough, we shouldn't have forgotten. I was like, so customer service I've gotten from Coles is amazing. I have used Woolworths before, and for the very first time I used Woolworths, they gave me a welcome gift, which was a bunch of flowers and a box of chocolates. I don't know if it was just like a once-off thing or if that's just what they do. I don't know. I do know people have had really good experiences from Woolworths online and click and collect. So for me, if you are thinking of trialing it, you're not too sure, you're hesitant, I have always had a great experience. And when I had the deliveries to my home before COVID, the delivery people were really helpful, male and female. They would come in, they would unload it on the bench for me, they'd say hi, they'd be on their merry way. And when COVID hit and we were doing home deliveries, they would leave it all at the front door, knock on the door, wave to me, and I'd be like, thank you. He would get in his truck and I would go out and collect them and bring them inside. So I think click and collect and online home deliveries are a great option. You need to get used to their website and how you place the orders and that sort of thing. Coles and Woolworths are very different online. I know people have got concerns with that whole self-checkout, that people are losing their jobs. This is my opinion right now. There are people that pick and pack your online orders. There are delivery trucks out there making deliveries. They have a dedicated customer service line for online and click and collect. So I think maybe jobs have been lost for the registers, but I think jobs have been created for this part of their business. I think it is very smart the way they have got this all set up, and I will never go back and do a full grocery shop, I think, ever again. I really enjoy it. Thank you for putting up with the noise in the background today. I've got the little ones at home. They've done a really good job. I need to get this away and go play with them. I hope you enjoyed today's grocery haul. I will try and give you a snippet of what my dinners are going to be for the week. I think you've heard me talk through some of them. We're going to do the creamy mushroom chicken. We've got the Latina fresh. I've got frozen meat pies, which my husband and I also have that are in the freezer. There's a few things coming through. But also due to quarantine, I'm finding that we're just snacking a bit more throughout the day, so dinners aren't super big. But I hope you enjoyed today's grocery haul. Stay tuned for next week. It's coming as per usual, and we'll talk soon, guys. Bye. Guys, I forgot. These were sitting on the floor. I also got 2 packets of Vita Brits that were on sale. So there you go. There's a couple of, I think these were $4 each, they're normally $5. So these were included in the groceries.
Yeah, I wonder